Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs, where we empower both new and experienced entrepreneurs, high performers, business owners to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is my 5 step blueprint to go from burnout into energized and feeling in control. One of the biggest struggles that entrepreneurs face, especially nowadays, is burnout. Burnout is very common problem that so many entrepreneurs face, and it's not so easy to overcome this struggle because once you get burnout you don't have energy to continue working. You can't develop, you can't expand your business, you can't grow. It's very hard because you feel like you're dragging yourself, you feel very tired, you end up in a state where you feel so exhausted, so tired. Your face looks different, looks horrible, your eye slash. You feel like you're not able to do any type of work, not even be able to spend a good quality time with your family, with your friends, even going out, or even going to the gym or doing your workout because you feel stressed, overwhelmed, tired, exhausted. So it has a big impact on your health, on your productivity, on your business, on your relationships. So burnout is a big problem, and that's why I created this 5 step blueprint to help you to overcome this struggle, to prevent yourself from being burnout, from being tired, exhausted constantly. Therefore, you waste so much time, you consume so much energy. Burnout slows down your process. It prevents you from making progress, from moving forward, from getting closer to your goals, to your dreams, to grow, to expand, to improve. So, in this episode, I'm gonna share with you 5 steps, and at the end of this episode, you will get those 5 steps that will help you overcome the struggle. So, the first step is audit your energy. You need to identify your you need to identify things, you need to identify signals of burnout. So, common signs or signals of burnout can be you feel brain fog, or you feel fatigue, or emotion numbness. So, these are some of the common struggles or signs you get when you are burned out. So, once you feel that you are fatigued, that you're not able to work, to stay productive, to concentrate, to observe, so that means you feel fatigued. Or when you have brain fog, where you're not able to stay focused, to remain productive, you feel tired, you feel exhausted, you feel really fatigue in your brain. So your brain is not able to read or work or concentrate or learn. So these are some of the common signs you get when you are burned out. And what I learned something that when I feel burned out, when I get these signs, or when I feel so exhausted and I look at myself on the mirror and my face tells that I'm burned out, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. So instead of pushing through, what I do is I stop, I take break, I take a walk outside, I enjoy a nice sunny warm weather, or I would go to the gym, do some walking on the treadmill machine, or I do cycling in the gym, or I would do biking outside, or I would go and visit a friend, because I want to leave my work environment. If my work environment is causing me to feel brain fog, or fatigued, or burned out, exhausted, tired, low energy, not able to do anything. So instead of dragging myself, instead of putting so much pressure, instead of pushing, instead of ignoring my health, what I do is I take relax, I take some breaths, and then I just leave my work. I know my body tells me that, my friend, you need to do something else. You need to rest. You need to relax. You need to rejuvenate new energy. So that way, even if I do another activity, even if I go out, even if I leave my work, I can always come back with so much energy, vitality, so I can get back on track and focus and work and complete my projects, my tasks. So just because you go out, just because you leave your work for at least 30 minutes or 1 hour, that doesn't mean you are losing your time. That doesn't mean you're wasting your time. That doesn't mean you're a failure. You get these thoughts because you are overcommitted to your work. You have teach your body, your brain, that if you're not working, that means you're failing. And this is very, very wrong. We are humans. Our body needs to relax, needs to recover. So that's why we get burnout science. It tells us that it's time to take pause. It's time to stop. People, even in companies, even at schools, they do the same. So the next step, eh, above among these steps that I mentioned earlier, is reclaim your morning. When you wake up in the morning, instead of feeling stressed